I've just decided to do a live stream now. I've got a headache. This may or may be long. So I've been trying to get people to let me know what kind of content they'd like to see me doing and what have you, because I like to just talk about various things while I dress awesome, and that's what I like to do. But you know, I want to experiment with things like doing videos of me showing my toys and art, and or doing like unboxing videos. I've noticed, of course, when I have uploaded these various things, these various kind of contents, they've gotten like the least amount of views of all of my videos. The ones of me showing my art and the unboxing one. And even the, what is it, like ASMR or something? One where I did one of like a thunderstorm, and that didn't really get that many views, considering that's quite popular. You know, like for meditation or just trying to go off to sleep or just trying to relax, like something background noise to listen to while doing other things. But I've noticed that's not very popular either. But as nobody's actually given me any feedback, except to say show your belly off, it's kinda hard to know. But I like what I'm doing anyway, so who cares? I like this stuff. I like talking and just showing things, no matter what it is. And as you know, I actually prefer to do live streams rather than videos, but I try and upload videos when I can. I've got a few videos to upload. So at last we got some feedback anyway. And the feedback is that, I don't know why I'm doing that because I've got my thing on that moves with me. See if it will work. Yay, it's working. So I don't know why I keep moving it, to be honest. I just forgot for a second there I had this. So the feedback I got is that somebody actually, so they asked to see, they wanted to see my IMVU stuff, which is very cool, you know. I'm happy to show it. Unfortunately, I tried to log in with the email address I assumed it would be, but it basically said there's no account. Hello? There's no account with that email address, so I've just had to create another one, so I'm having to start again. And it was hard the feckin' first time. So that character's gone, and it looked really good as well, so that's a shame. You know, I got the blonde, I had to get like this long hair, which didn't look really that great, but they didn't do any hairstyles that were anything similar to Jeremiah's style. Not even similar. Like even like just like one of them scene emo style, just like something fluffy and puffy will do. So all I could find was just this, like, basically the hairstyle I've got now. Just like a long, straight hairstyle. That's all I could find at the time. So I got that. I got like just a simple white furry skin. Because the original Jeremiah was actually white with blonde hair. Blonde hair and tail and wings. Well, part white and part gold wings. So it'd be like the main colour would be white, and then the tips of the feathers were gold. That was his original look, but I've now since changed it to just being blonde all over, but slightly paler blonde on his face and body, and sort of more yellowy blonde on the hair and parts of the wings. So he's more golden, so he looks more sun god-like, more Egyptian god-like. So I took my tail off for a break. So I'll put it back on because I think the outfit looks better with the tail on. I'm just going to give my mum her tea, and then I will be back. I was actually doing videos before I came in because my mum called me because she was in excruciating pain for some reason. It's nice of it to go dark, isn't it? I found a girl who is quite young, but she does furry stuff. She's not had much experience, but she lives in the UK. So I really wanted a tail and ears by her. I thought I'd give her a chance. I want this again. Hello? Can you look at me? Not over there. I wanted this tail and ear set again, but in yellow for Jeremiah. I said blonde, you know, like a blonde fur. I said. I forgot to ask how much it would cost. I was about to trade her my fursuit legs for it, but I have since discovered I would take a loss, even if it was the same price as this tail. Okay? But it's actually more expensive than this tail and ears. If only I could find the seller for this tail and ears. It was only 60 quid, but she would charge something like 50 quid for the ears alone. And I don't even know what her tails are going to be like because she's only got one example. So I don't even know what a big one's going to be like. But she estimated a big one at, it was like 100 and something, like 150 or something just for the tail. And 50 for the ears. It's like, I got this set for 50, was it 50 or 60 quid? So that's, how annoying is that? But those fursuit legs are worth way more. Plus I'd have to pay out. You know, I'd have to pay to send it to her. So I would be taking a loss. I would not only be giving away fursuit legs that costed me like £100,000, but I would also be paying to send them to her, and she would only be giving me a tail and ears worth 150 quid and a 50 quid on top of this. I think it was 150. I'm not really sure. Actually, I think it was over 200. It was more, so I think it would be over 200 then. Not 200, it would be over 200. So I would be giving these fursuits legs away for just over £200 thing in return, but then still having to pay out to send, because it's a big box, and I have to send this big box to her. So she said like do vacuum seal it so it'll be smaller, but I don't really think that's going to make a difference because it is huge, and I'm still gonna, even if I vacuum seal it, I'm still gonna have to put it in a box to send it off. It's still going to be big and cumbersome. So legs might get small. Hello, the legs might get small in a vacuum sealed thing, but the paws are not going to get much smaller because they're solid. You know, they're big and solid, so they're not going to really get much smaller realistically. So you know, so I've decided I'm going to sell them instead. I just need to measure them, I guess. I guess people want to know how tall a person they would fit. They were made to fit me, technically, even though they don't. They're actually too small for me. Too small for me height-wise, but too big for me waistline-wise. So it probably fit like a 4'9" person, maybe a 5' person. And I think they're very rare. So maybe a kid would probably buy them, because the only people that I know of that are like 4 foot are probably going to be kids, 4 foot odd. There's not really many 4 foot odd adults around. There's probably odd ones, but they're very rare. And what are the odds that they're going to be in the furry community and want fursuit legs? So, you know, it's really going to be hard to sell these bloody things. But I'm going to try. So if any of you guys want fursuit legs and you're like 4 foot, or you just want to buy it for like you can alter it and sell it again, I don't know. But I won't take any less than probably like 800, but I'd rather get 1,000 for it because I had to pay that or more for it because of the actual fursuit legs were technically £600, but the woman charged me £800 for them for some reason. And then on top of that I had shipping, handling, postage, packaging, and then on top of that I had a freaking customs charge, which was £100. Hello. and I also put a £100 deposit on fursuit legs from another seller before I realised that I couldn't get that refunded. So I also spent £100 on another seller, which was a deposit that I couldn't get back. So that was really annoying. So unfortunately, I'm going to have to make up for it. Even if it was a mistake, I'm going to have to make up for it. So I'd like to sell it for £1,000, but I'd like to at least get 800 at least, and no less. Because I mean they're good enough. They cost me a bomb, so. Okay, I'm back. Cards, lion. Or be outside. Let's go outside. I might disconnect for a bit, but I'm sure it'll reconnect in a minute. It's just that I've got to go out the back way for reasons. And there's no. This is the place where Wi-Fi goes to die, and I've got no data anymore, so it'll probably cut off and not gonna work anymore. I have connection now. I should have connection. I'm supposed to be doing a job, but never mind. I've found a new place to do my videos that's better. But for a live stream, it won't be any good because there's no Wi-Fi over there. So I've got to stick to the front, unfortunately, which is where the light is not good. The light's not really great. Furry stuff. Everyone's gone. I've got a headache. Maybe I should have had some water. Oh god. I need a tissue. I ain't got a tissue. I don't suppose I've got one in my pockets. Crap, I'm never, prepared. It's really annoying. So now if I go back in the house, it's gonna lose connection again. Leave everything out, but I mean the gate is locked, but people climb over and shit, which they shouldn't do. Hello. Sorry about the lighting being shit. I can't really do anything. Like even if I tap it, it doesn't do anything. It doesn't light up. The good thing is I've finally cleaned that thing, so now I can sun lounge. I've got loads of stuff to talk about, but I can't remember what it was. Isn't that annoying? I could just quickly. I'm just gonna quickly talk about my other channel and how I've had it for. What's wrong with you? Stop moving. How I've had it for years. I've had my Therian channel for about 3 years now, and I've just gotten my first sort of criticisms. I don't really know if you call it a troll, because this troll is actually quite nice, but they're still kind of a little bit annoying because they've just asked me a question that I've actually literally answered in my videos, much like this one. In my video, explained that I like dressing up like this, but I have to be careful like who I show it off to. I don't mind showing it off to random people on the internet or random strangers who don't know me, because they'll just think, oh, it's just some crazy kid dressing up and doing their own thing. That's what most strangers would do. But the people I don't really want to see me look like this is obviously the local shitheads that are going to bully me for the rest of my life for like dressing up one time, because that's what they've done. It's so annoying, And I was just saying in this video, it's like a message to Therians, like education wise. because a lot of theory videos are like educational, I guess. So I'm trying to make mine a bit educational. And I was giving Therians advice, and even furries advice, that they should be careful, like who they show off their Therianness to. So them dressing up in furry gear and stuff, and Therian gear. Tail and ears and stuff and collars and stuff is called gear. And yeah, so I said, it's not that you shouldn't show it off, right? Or that you should. I mean, it's up to you. But it does depend on your area and the people. Because if I'd have known that I was gonna, if I'd have known that after people saw me dressed like this as a kid on like Halloween, that they were gonna torment me for the rest of my life, my days after that, I wouldn't have done it. I wouldn't have shown myself off like this. Although I was in my garden at the time, so they should just not have been looking over. But yeah, I did go to the wall and sort of show myself off, as you know. Because I thought it was fun, and I was curious to look over the wall. I mean, I kind of wanted to be show myself off, I guess. Anyway, so I don't really mind being seen like this and maybe being judged by passing random people. But what I objected to is obviously showing myself off and then being tormented for the rest of my life because of it. So I advised Therians and furries that I like the way I look like this in my Therian and furry gear. I think I look quite nice. And I would actually like to be seen looking like this, because some people do appreciate this sort of look, and a lot of people do like it. But I never get to go anywhere where I do get to show it off, like furry meets and furry conventions. And I explained in my video also that the only place I would probably be, confident enough to show myself off like this is like a furry meet or convention. Or a costume party, or, something like that. And if not that, then like a town or city or whatever where people don't know me. Like that live, you know what I mean? Where it can't come back to haunt me. Because people are like, if people in my area, the wrong people see me dressed like this, then they come and harass me for the rest of my life in my own property and vandalise and so on and so forth. So that's obviously. But this person came on my videos and started saying about me having double-mindedness or something, because I'm saying, on the one hand, I'm saying I don't want people to see me like this because I'll probably get bullied and judged. But on the other hand, I'm like, yeah, I want to be seen like this. And I've like literally, I don't know why you're saying this sort of thing, because I literally said, obviously it depends on the people and the area and like what people are like, and if they're going to be judgmental to the point where they're going to harass you. Like, I don't care about being seen like this and then people just judging me a little bit, and then you never see them again or encounter them again if they're judgy people. But I object to like being harassed for the rest of my life, to be seen by people like that. So I've already explained that in my video. In fact, I can read it off. Anyway, what was I saying? Oh yeah, like I said, I'm gonna read it off. I don't really know if this person's a troll. I guess they're just. Oh, isn't it cute? Here's somebody wearing like a wolf mask for YouTube. So I'm gonna look at it. They might have replied by now. It doesn't really tell me if they've replied anymore. Okay, you are silly. So I said all of this stuff, and that's all I put. Shut up! Right, so, but you want to be seen, but you don't. Do you see the double-mindedness in your actions and words? Either go all out or pack the crazy up. It's your life. It's like I literally just explained why I want to be seen, but I don't. It depends on the people. Any one of you said that you think you're unique, you're not one of these comments replies the nicest ones. You have the option to pick or say more so a person of interest. I am just me. It's in my name. I have opinions, provide comments. Nothing I do is bullying or harassment. This is a public forum. Silly sometimes. Why do you care if people see you then? I said, yeah, because I get harassed and bullied in my area. That's why. Duh. Glad you enjoyed the videos. Why do you care? And I literally explained it all here. Okay, you are silly. Did you want a family by now? So after all I put, that's what they've said. You were silly. That doesn't seem to relate to what I've just said. Crazy stuff. See, I think they are a troll then because they're just saying random stuff like that. I don't know. Okay, you are silly. Did you want a family by now? What? Why would they say that? I mean, how old do you think I am? It's odd. No, I really should have brought a tissue out. Now I've just sneezed, which means my nose is going to be streaming now. Harassing me and my mum for years. I don't really think it's silly. I can act silly sometimes. I'll answer the question, although I don't. It's kind of a bit random after what I just put. But oh well. I'm not sure I'm silly. I'm silly for not wanting to be bullied. For wanting to dress up. Oh, I'm not sure I'm silly for wanting to dress up all cool like and not wanting to be bullied for it. You know, I just would like to be able to express myself in real life. I don't even care about like internet bullies or anything. I'm talking about a real life. In real life, I mean. So I only get to dress like this and be seen online because I don't give a fuck. So the builders came today to do the gates. Okay, and he was really bossy and pushy with me. Like, come on, let's go see the gate. Right, yep, right, let's come on. You know, like that. And even getting in like my personal space a bit, but like I didn't budge. I was gonna move backwards, but I don't think I should budge when people do that. And he was going on about, and I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna sell it, mate. You know, if you want it, you've gotta like buy it. I'm not gonna give it to you for free. Like, oh, he pulled this crap on me, like, oh, no one's gonna give you much for scrap or whatever. I said, I just literally said it works. It just needs. I actually told him that it just needs oil and petrol and a new battery or whatever, new windows, and it's good to go. I'm cleaning up a bit. And then he started going on about scrap, and I'm like, I just literally said that I could sell it for a working car, but whatever. And then his kid he had two girls with him for some reason. I guess he had no one to dump them on. It's Saturday, so there's no one to look after them while. So they have to tag along with him on his jobs. Probably bored out of their mind. I don't know really. But one of the girls turned around and said something to me, but I'm not really sure what it was. I just looked at her, but I didn't really ask her to repeat it. I thought if she, wants to say it again, she'll probably say it again. But she never did. I'm not really sure what she said. I think she asked if I had kids. It's kind of weird because do I look like old enough to have kids now? like people used to think I was a teenager and shit, and that I was a kid, and now people are like acting like I should, like including this person. Like, do you want a family by now? Is he trying to tell me that, oh, the only way, if I do want a family, the only way I'll get a family is if I pick up the crazy shit, like if I stop doing this? I don't know. It's weird. That's why I'm gonna reply him and say, what? Because it's just interesting. Even if this person is a troll, it's kind of interesting to ask him. Whatever. Say I am just because I dress up. Anyway. Did I just answer his question? I don't know. It's like, why? What makes you think that I am sort of? Why do you? How come you asked family? I suppose so, because I suppose it's the only way to. If I just like bear a load of kids, it's the only way I'll actually have anybody in my life. I'm just joking around. Bear a load of kids. You know, I could do that. I could just adopt a bunch of kids and raise them to be my army. I'll raise some of them to be my bodyguards, and some of them to be my hitmen, and some of them to be my freaking whatever. Like I'm just gonna raise them to be my freaking army of people to do things, and what have you, to be useful. It'll be so much fun. Yeah. The best way to do it, really, is actually finding anyone to actually bother with you in real life that's not related to you, or even is related to you. It's actually quite hard. I've thought about it. I don't know what it means. Like, so have like a partner and children. Because I used to, when I was 12, I actually wanted that because I thought, oh, it'd be so cool to be a dad. I always wanted to be a dad since I was a 12. Or I could be adopted by some people. I guess I'll need something like that when I'm all alone in the world. It's a complex thing. Like a husband and a wife. Yeah. So yeah. I've said it before. Yeah, I would like to have a family because then they'd be like my pack, and we could go and beat up all the hooligans all together. We'll have to be here all day, I suppose, to do that. Because it could happen any time. I could be doing with them going out while I stay here. Anyway, so we've got another one. We've got people like you are why we as a society need to purge. Now this is definitely a but I've got a nice person here that says I think she's fantastic. Wrong pronouns, but I still appreciate the compliment. So I actually, because most people would just focus on the trolls and not the nice people, but I'm trying not to do that. So I've actually acknowledged the nice person. So thanks, you are great in my book too. They never replied to what I said anyway, the nasty people. Where's the one where they said about the there was a comment where they said something about Letitia, who's like an object of ridicule on the internet. Apparently, I never heard of them. I never heard of this Letitia until this lampy person and lean person, mean person, not mean person. I mean, but yeah, there was like a whole conversation about that. Let's see. Their skin is of poor quality. Her skin might be on the lower end of the quality tier, but I'm sure there's a few who'd be willing to buy some genuine Wolfie skin wallets. So maybe it's one of the hooligans, seeing as how they call me Wolfie here. I did reply to it, but they've not replied back, which is rude. How very dare you? You've got to be prepared to, you know, fight with me and argue with me if you're going to troll me. Yeah. I like a good argument and shit. Battle of low-end wits and all. But where is the one where they were going on about... Maybe I just imagined that. Yeah, all the rest generally are nice comments. Of course, it had to happen. You probably shouldn't film children. So yeah, well, I'm not doing anything bad, so shut up. We've got Bat Fink person. In another video you made, you said you knew you weren't a male. So I said I don't really understand the question. It's irrelevant. Irish Snooks. Oh, go away. Maybe they've got Irish music on their thing. Let's have a look. Snugs Wacky Gaming. Snugs Wacky Gaming. That's all their videos is called. I like to look at the people. Fun and games upcoming. What is this? So it's just a couple of channels. It's just a couple of boring. No offense. Nothing. Okay, I feel ill and I've got a headache now. Right, I suppose I'd better go and do that job. It's a weird noise. I'll just do one more sort of. I'll show off my outfit one more time. By like walking around and shit. I am so sorry about the stupid darkness. Well, of course, the house is in the way of the light, so. The people on my Therian channel are a big fan of this moving camera thing. Moving camera stand, should I say. See, the light is better here. At least it's still until it isn't. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention about the IMVU thing real quick. So, the IMVU, I'm having to start from scratch, and it's really hard now. Because I can't find the things that I had before. Plus it's like really high in credits. I kind of lost interest like real quick. Eventually I'll find what I'm looking for, and maybe I'll earn enough credits to buy it all back again. So I managed to get enough credits to get a full suit, hair, a furry bundle like a skin, you know, the tail, the ears. I also got wings for Jeremiah. It was just the cheapest one, I suppose, just a white wolf or Arctic fox furry skin, which was like the cheapest one. So I'll just get that. Suppose I'll just do that. It might be easier if I get it on my phone, I don't know. It seems to be faster on my phone anyway, I might get it on my phone. Let's do it! Let's do it. I'm gonna get IMVU. I wanna sit down. I'm not sure if it's really clean. There you go. That's pretty cool. And that's no one bothering to talk or anything. Or on my stream at all. Very sad thing at once. This will probably take up all of my space if I get IMVU. Okay. Search. It's supposed to be doing that job. Wait, there's two of them. Which one is it? Oh, it's just an advert, right? Oh, here we go, something. Yay! Okay, so I've got it. Arcade. It's quick downloading. Right. Continue with Apple. I don't want to join. Alright, there we go. Alright, if I can remember my password, it'd be brilliant. I didn't even write it down. That was a bit stupid, wasn't it? I think I remember what it was. The hell was that? I think that's right. Oh no, I don't think that's right, but we'll see anyway. See, I've forgotten it already. I'm sure it was that though. My activity. I don't know. What do I do? I'll ask it not to do it then. I don't know. I don't like the idea of that. Yes, save it. Thank you. Oh yay! Free credits. Let's try. Complete offers. No. Complete surveys. I'll do the spin one. I'm doing the spin one, guys. Swipe. Okay. It's really boring at the moment. This IMVU character. Oh yeah, I've got big money. I've got big money. Upgrade. No, I don't want to upgrade. How do I accept it? How do I accept it? Moji packs. Oh, with Moji. Whatever the hell that is. Upgrade to diamond, spin twice. Yeah, no, I'm cool. I'm happy now. Hey, that's it. I'm not doing the surveys or anything. I've tried doing that. It doesn't work. Probably get like 2 credits or whatever. Post to feed. My looks, my poses. Yeah, but I look shit. I don't want to do that. It's like, how do I change your look? I don't know. Go shopping. Alright, I'm going to show you it. Alright, this is what I look like. No information that I don't want you to see. Okay, I look really boring. The blonde hair looks shit on this character, so I didn't even do it. Start chatting, start shopping. I'd love to. No, I don't want to buy anything with real money. Feck off. Why won't it close? All the looks are dead boring and chavvy and scummy. I'm gonna try again to look around. I just want a furry. How do I find a furry? Maybe if I put... I don't really know what to search. I don't even know what to search for. Oh, here we go. See, that's the one. Yeah, that one's the cheapest. But it's grey. Arctic tiger wolf. What is wrong with that guy's nipples? That was silly. He's just like a normal person. Yeah, it doesn't... There's a cape. We've got some ears. See, they're all quite expensive though. Stupid hair. That cape looks a bit daft. You can't get a bundle though. So that's the tail I had. Can I do anything? Oh, I can't really.
Look, you got these legs as well. Oh, I found some cool hair. Oh, I've got a cool tail. Oh my god. Look at the price of that tail. It's not worth that much, mate. It's nice, but it's not. It's really not worth that. Arctic wolf bat fur. That hairstyle is kind of. That hairstyle is kind of cool. If you can see that. It's not yellow. So that tail is more reasonable. But I want yellow stuff, you know. Whoa, that's a beautiful tail. Look at this tail. Let's put it on in the fitting room. It's not that expensive either. I expect that one to be as much money as... No, that's cool. Should I get that tail? It's not as expensive as I thought it was going to be. Can you take a picture of it? Fuck you. I can hear people saying fuck you. So I always have it, even if I can't buy it. I like that tail, I'm buying it. I don't even care. If that's all I can afford. It says add item to cart. Okay. See, that one I expect to be like dead expensive. Like it is nice, don't get me wrong, but it's not really worth as much as that one. It's just plain like, stop it. I'm gonna beat you up in a minute. Is that like a million? I don't know. Like 11 million pounds just for that? That's not really that impressive. I mean, it's cool, like I say, but it's not that impressive. I'm gonna try on the hairstyles though, because they look nice anyway. It's not really very Jeremiah-y, but it might look nice with the bundly looky thing. Oh yeah, that's cool. Well, at least it is for the side anyway. From the front it's a bit weird, but I'm not really sure I like that after all. Let's try the other one. It's hard to find blonde hair. So if that's all I am able to buy with these credits, then so be it. This one's kind of cool. That would probably go nice with the Arctic. I have 3 items to cart. How do I remove them so I'm not adding the 3 items? I only want to add 1 item to cart. I don't really want to add... Right, never mind. Okay, I'm going to try on the cheapest Arctic Fox one. Oh shit, that's not the cheapest one, is it? Yeah, see, the hair's grey. The tail's not there anymore. That kind of sucks. See, it's too grey. It's not even white. That's too white, isn't it? That's too... just like kind of blah. Yeah, I'm not sure about that. It's not an Arctic wolfy thing. But where's the second cheapest one? It's the same. For... They're all the same, but they're all like different prices. What can I search for to find what I'm looking for? No. Just a random M. Right, long blonde hair. Nice, but it's not really what I'm looking for. It's too grey though, that look. But this hair is kinda similar to Jeremiah's look. It's too short though, but it is similar. Okay. Oh, good. Right, so once again, I'm getting bored and sick of this, so I'm going to... I just want the tail for now. I've got to be careful what I buy though, because I don't have much credits. That looks like Jeremiah's hair. Good lord. It's kind of similar. Stop moving, dude. Try to take a picture. It's the right colour and sort of similar style. Will you stop moving? Sure, it's blurry. Still looks great. See, now it wants to add all of them to cart, and I don't really want that. But I kind of want to save them for later. Right, I'm just going to put that to cart. Oh shit. Does it say 2? Stuff's all grey. Arctic rocks will be white. Right, so now I'm going to look. Now I think I'm going to search for blonde. Skin, furry. I don't know. No, not fiery. Stop it. Not fiery. Furry. Bones. Seriously? Nope. It's not come up with anything. What the hell? It's come up with purple things considering I've just searched for yellow or blonde or whatever. How do you find a skin? Here it is. The purple hair is nice. I like the purple hair. Let's see what the purple hair looks like. The purple hair is kind of cool. Okay. Keep that still. How about the short purple hair? Nope, that's cool. How do I add them to favorites? Add 3 items to cart. Will I be able to move them easily if I decide not to? Oh shit, I don't know. I might lose them. Because it's just I'm getting sick of this now. I'm getting kind of bored, so might do some later. Okay, see you guys later then, as no one's bothering